exist. What God cannot do does not exist. My name is Bells. I'm making this video testimony from Rivers State, Nigeria. I'm here to give God glory for what He did for me. In 2021, I joined NSPPD and my life has never been the same. Okay, so early this year, I did a scan and the sonographer told me that he saw a cyst in my liver. And I told him that what God cannot do does not exist. And so I kept praying on the altar of fire. Pastor Joy made a declaration. He said,
"Cyst in your liver, by the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I command, let it be reversed right now."
I just tapped into that prophecy because I knew that God had remembered me. So that same period, I was going to the hospital. I was seeing the surgeons for a lump in my breast. And then the doctor recommended I do a scan, which I went to do the scan, and I decided to also check my liver. That day, that was in June, that day I got my evidence. They told me my liver was fine and I was very, very happy. Then the scan result for the breast came up and they said, oh, it's a cyst, you have a cyst. So I'm like, okay. I took the scan back to the surgeons and they were like, we recommend you remove it. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I went for the biopsy. So after the biopsy, that was in July, and the histology came out and they said they diagnosed them atypical ductal hyperplasia. That is like abnormal cells. They found abnormal cells in the lump that they took off. So I was like, they recommended I should go back to the surgeons and I should do a mammogram. So the doctor saw me and told me that they will recommend I do wide excision biopsy, something like that. So I went again in September last month to do that wide excision biopsy. So after the biopsy, it was sent again for histology, and this time I kept declaring, even in the theater there, I kept declaring. I said, what God cannot do does not exist. What they saw before, they will not see it again. There cannot be abnormal cells in my breast. And then on Monday, Pastor Jerry came. He said, come with your congratulations note. That was the first thing I wrote, like this histology result will come out good. And then as we rose it up to pray, Pastor Jerry said, as you raise this your congratulations note, it may be a paper now, but that is how you will receive your evidence in less than 24 hours. And that same day, 23rd of October 2023, I got my evidence. The histology results came out. They did not see any abnormal cells. There was no malignancy. In fact, the recommendation there, they wrote nil because that was the end of it. I'm here to give God all the glory because it's only Him that has done it for me. And I'm here also to thank Pastor Jerry for answering the call of God. The oil on your head, Pastor Jerry, it will never run dry. I'm coming back for another testimony. Indeed, what God cannot do.